need to have the guts to not keep that then as an ongoing structure, because over time then the structure balloons.
Yes.
But rather say, all right, that's now done, successfully or not. Let's disband that group and move on.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm hearing is your recommendation is let's do an internal mapping exercise. Let's look at all the different committees, the task forces, and think about, okay, where is there duplication overlap? Where is there a need for a long-standing kind of committee, and where is actually it might just be more of an issue-led, project-led focus? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That gives us the opportunity, going back to the previous point about CPSC and PPSC, for those 1, 2, or maybe 3 areas where there is a joint goal, that we can then identify that with those committees, and then only with those committees.
Yeah. Okay. Can I ask, if I was to say to you, put you on the spot and say, which of the committees or task forces do you think add the most value at the moment? Would you be able to say, or, do you not feel like you've got enough oversight across the piece? I mean, what about the ones that you're involved in?
Well, so, the answer is I don't have at my fingertips an exact map, although we do have that internally of all the different committee structures. But generally things like, regulatory, trade, market access, those would be the top committees, I think, that are really important. Legal probably as well.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one. What did you say?
Legal,
sorry. Okay.
Committee.
Those
committees, I think, and there's probably more, but those would be the committees that would deserve having kind of a permanent structure and a permanent meeting cadence and a permanent position in the CLI, thought development process.
And are there any of those that you actually think you could see emerging or are kind of coming together? Or am I pushing you too hard to kind of say on that? Do you feel that?
No, that takes I think a little more detail.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
But I do think it's an area of opportunity that a group of people could get together, for instance, as a task force.
Yeah, you could do a project task force on it, couldn't you? No, exactly.
As a project of an optimization effort for CLI.
Yeah, no, that's a great recommendation. Okay, anything else in terms of the ways of working of the committees and task forces that you haven't said yet that you'd like to share? And then we'll come back to your point on the Strategy Council.
No, I think it's, while there's an opportunity for doing this kind of optimization effort that we're discussing, there's then also opportunity to make sure that the participants in each committee are the right people from the committees, and make sure that they see this as an important part of their kind of daily role and responsibility. We don't, I think there's been a ballooning in the past where we just add people, and there's less accountability, less focus, less expertise, and this could be an opportunity to optimize the membership of committees as well.
And actually, I'm curious, something I've picked up from some people is this sense that sometimes you have very active members who are very vocal, who speak a lot, who contribute a lot, and others, I would describe as maybe more passive and kind of listening in and not necessarily contributing. Where do you think that comes from, and how do we unlock the opportunities for more discussion and giving a voice to others? What do you think that's about?
Yeah, well, so, a big part of that is just, the personality traits of human beings. Each person has a different approach. And the that don't speak up are not the ones that don't have an opinion. They just have a different way of expressing that. So we need to give them space for that. But there is generally, I think you can make a comment that it's really important from my perspective, and this is something we deal with all kind of organizations, but it's really important that the people that are a member of such committees understand that their role is to participate and add value and add their